Welcome to the last episode of the Queen's Table podcast of 2022. I'm your host, Marissa J, and today is going to be a hodgepodge of different topics. Check the description. Listen, I am rushing through this. The reason why is because there's just been some developments. Russia is bombing the fuck out of Ukraine right now. And right now. And I'm gonna get this out today. So whatever day today is, because I don't even have, hold on, I'm looking at it. Thursday, December 29th. Okay. Serbs in northern Kosovo start removing roadblocks. Okay. That was, hold on, y'all. Listen, this is all in real time. There's a lot going on right now. It's a whole lot. They going crazy. They going crazy over there. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Yeah. No. Yeah, no, I can't find it. I can't find where they... No. Yeah, no, I can't fucking find it. But anyways, yeah, the Russia's attacking, and I've made some predictions later on in this episode. All of the segments are already, recorded and whatnot. But anyhow, I am rushing to just go ahead and put this out. I wasn't wanting to put it out today. I was going to put it out tomorrow on the 30th. I wanted to take the rest of today to kind of go over some more events and stuff, but shit is moving entirely way too fucking fast, and I don't want this shit to pop off, and then y'all be like, oh, well, you only made that prediction because of such and such, nah, motherfucker, because my predictions be on point. So, I'm trying to hurry and get this out before it becomes irrelevant. The news changes so fucking quickly. But anyways, it's the end of the year. I was hoping to do more episodes. I was really hoping to do more episodes, but this is gonna have to be the last one. You'll notice that in some of these segments, I'm not speaking as clearly as I am right now. That's only because it was during the time that I was supposed to be healing and I wasn't supposed to be talking, but y'all know how I am. I was talking anyway. So, and then I used the excuse, well, I'm going to have to learn how to talk. I'm going to have to learn how to speak correctly eventually at some point, so I need to practice. So that was my excuse. So, I do apologize. Actually, I need to put some background music over all of these segments, except for one, but there is a reaction one. I'm trying to think of what else it is that I need to talk about in this intro. I'm not taking any breaks. I'm not supposed to be taking any breaks. This, I mean, it's a holiday season, you guys, come on. Like, yeah, but I'm not taking any, season break. It's not the end of the season yet. Not yet. Not yet. I have other things to do. I have other things to do. Now, I will tell you this much, however, we will be back next Thursday. Okay? Will we, y'all. We will be back next Thursday for an episode. But this is because there's a lot of other shit that I wanted to talk about. I didn't have enough time to talk about it because my mouth was on fire. And I'm still not able to talk 100% correctly right now. So I'm still struggling. Priscilla, Prissy, no, I don't care. No. Anyways, I guess, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And I don't really think that I even have an outro for this. So it's just going to stop when it stops. Y'all have a great new year. Don't get too drunk. Oh, mental health hotline. Hold up. Yeah, I'm finna do this at the top of the show because it's important. Y'all don't know. You never know what people will be going. You never know what people are going through, especially during this holiday season. So, we doing this in real time. I didn't think to write this down. I didn't think to. No. Okay. The Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, the Suicide Prevention Hotline, it's 988. 988. You know how like you dial 911? Okay. It's 988. 988. If you don't want to talk to nobody, you just want to text somebody. 988. Text them. Now, here's the thing. You also need to research what happens after you call that number, okay? Because I don't know. I have heard stories. I have heard stories about how somebody was just really lonely. They weren't like seriously contemplating suicide, but like it was a deep, deep depression that they needed help with. And they came. The people came, and the people came in and they took her away. And I was like, whoa. And never in that phone call did she say she was suicidal. But they said, well, you called the suicide prevention hotline. And it was back when it was a 1-800 number. Yeah. So it's I've heard stories. I don't know what happens. Y'all can look that up on Reddit. See for yourselves. Okay, because I'm not trying to, that's another thing too. People aren't being realistic about their expectations and think that, you know, they can just do shit all willy-nilly without any type of consequences at all. And to be honest with you, anything that has to deal with, well, let me not get too deep into that. Listen. If you don't want to call the suicide prevention hotline, but you know that you need to talk to somebody, go to Psychology Today. PsychologyToday.com. Okay? I think I talked about it in the episode. I'm fairly positive that I did. But if I didn't, go to it and thank me later. And also, if you're listening to this before the new year, let me say this to you, ma'am or sir. Why are you waiting until the new year to go and join that gym? Why are you waiting till the new year to start eating right? Why are you waiting till the new year to quit smoking cigarettes? Why? You can do that right now. You know that, right? You know you can just do it now. You don't have to wait until the new year. Do you have a ritual that you're doing along with it? In order to like signify something? No ritual. You just waiting cause why? Just do it now. You don't have to make a big to do about it. You don't have to post everything up on social media or nothing like that. Just do it now. Put the hamburger down. Go get a salad. You can do it now. You don't have to wait until next week to eat the salad. You can eat the salad right now. You don't have to wait until next week to put the Mountain Dew down. You can put it down now and drink some water. You can. You can if you want to. If you don't want to, just say that. Just say that. But don't sit up here and posture like you just... I hate that shit. Well, in the new year, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do... Do it now. What you waiting on? Why are you waiting? Is the rest of the world going to be waiting for you to get your shit together? No. The rest of the world is moving on, sweetheart. You should too. Yeah, I'm feeling away. I'm sorry. I'm feeling away. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, y'all. Bye. So Milagro-grams and Armon Wiggins sit down for a whole 2-hour long conversation. I watched every single 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 30 seconds of that interview. Oh my God. I did not realize it was going to be that good. I had no idea. I had 2 hours to sit and waste. Y'all got to understand, I have not been able to speak like normally. Y'all can kind of hear me clearly, and I don't know. Somebody said they can't tell, but I can tell. But anyways, I haven't been able to speak. So I've been watching a whole lot of YouTube videos, and one that I came across was the one with Armon Wiggins. It's on his channel. Definitely go and watch that out. Or watch that out? What? Wow. Definitely go and check that out. Listen, I'm about to insert a clip here. I only wanted to insert one portion of the clip because like I was watching it in real time. I was watching it as it was on, like as I was first watching it. And they started to touch on the subject, and I was like, ooh, I need to record this. So I got it out, I started recording, and they kept on talking, and I just wanted y'all to hear just a brief part of it. But then it ended up going long. So now it's a reaction segment. So now I do reactions now. No. That's not going to be a normal thing. Please don't be expecting that from me. I'm not going to, unless you like it. I don't know. It was relatively easy. I know you guys can't see it. I'll obviously link this video in the description, but, you know, I can, you don't see the video. You can hear it, I guess. I don't know. If y'all want me to do more reactions, if that's, you know, something that y'all want, cool, I'll do it. Let me know. If not, this is gonna be the last time. It's gonna be the last time. Mainly because I rarely come across things like this that are interesting enough to actually put on the channel. I really hope that makes sense. I really hope I said that in a way that made sense. So, like, me reacting to this, it was, you know, I did hear like the first 2 minutes that I was recording. I did hear that much. Everything afterwards, I was like, that was all fresh to me. You'll hear me like clapping in the background or whatever at first. Cause I was trying to be quiet. But then I was like, I have to say something because I have to talk. I always have to talk. Anyway. So, I wanted to play the clip though. And I'll discuss more about it, as the clip is going. But right, the who they are YouTubers. If you don't know who either one of these people are, they're YouTubers. Milagro, she is a dark-skinned black woman. She got called out recently for using filters. She's not photoshopping, y'all. It's filters, and all y'all be using them fucking filters. So just it's fine. But like apparently people are like, you don't look nothing like what you look like in your pictures and blah blah blah, whatever. My thing is this: do we ever pick the ugliest picture to post on social media? No, we don't. So I mean, there's always going to be levels to it. Anyways, she's a YouTuber. She's very interesting. I like her. I don't agree with her on a lot of shit, but she is a black YouTuber that got her start in 2020 like a lot of other people, and she ended up blowing the fuck up. Thing about her is, you know, like we said, she's a black woman. Her show is unsponsored by any motherfucking body, and that's what I like about her. Because a lot of what she says, it sounds like somebody paid her to say it, but it's like she's not really. She's definitely a barb. She's definitely a barb. She's definitely a barb. But I don't think Nicki Minaj actually pays her for anything. She's never even actually met Nicki Minaj, so it's just kind of like, okay, barbs are a different creature anyway. But other than that, she's not getting paid for nothing. And that episode that Armon put out, they were not sponsored by any motherfucking body at all. Nobody paid them to sit down and talk. Nobody paid. Well, hold on, wait. I think Armon did do a short sponsor at the very top of the episode. I'm not sure. I only watched it once. I'll go back and watch it again because it was that good. It really was. It was that good. Why I liked it so much is because you know, and a lot of people think that I'm their age. I'm not. Okay, they're much younger than I am. But these are, I don't want to call them kids because they're grown. They're grown as fuck. But these are young people, young adults that are changing the landscape of media. Okay? They covered the Tory Lanez trial. All right. And both of them was there. Okay. I will say this much. I don't know if I said this in the reaction or not. At one point, I don't think I did say this in the reaction. I don't even know if this part of the video was in the reaction. But at one point, Armon said that he was there every day. He was not there every day. He was not there every day. Because I remember on one of his live videos that he was doing on YouTube, he was talking about the case. And he was asking the viewers, should I go up there, y'all? What do I even do? Do I need a press pass? Yeah, he was not up there every day. But since that next day, he did go. And since then, he was up there. And so, like, he got a little bit of attention, but there was other people, there was other new media that was there that, you know, took note of some things. Definitely watch the whole thing. They were talking about how polarizing the courtroom was and how separate it was segregated, like white, black segregated. In the episode, she said, I had never felt like a nigger until that I went in that courtroom. I was like, God damn. Yeah, hard ER. Hard ER. She said that was the first time she ever felt like a nigger. Because they let her know this is not your place. I don't know what all went down in that courtroom. I have no idea. But they made it sound like, whoo, child. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. Also, previously in an episode, I was talking about the Tory Lanez case. And now I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm not in a fucking gossip channel. And then somebody else came on, emailed me talking about, bitch, you are a T channel. And I was like, okay, so I guess I'll talk some more about this. But then I thought about it. And then I didn't go back and look like through every single episode, but I've looked at most of the episodes. Yeah, we do talk a little bit about celebrities, but I think it's more just relevant news. I don't really think this is a tea channel, a tea podcast. I don't be spilling no tea. I don't be spilling no tea at all. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting interrupted, but anyhow, so let's moving forward. Okay, this is entertainment and entertainment news. This is news. Okay, commentary. Okay, it's a hodgepodge of a lot of stuff, but everything that I talk about is for Black women. Y'all can hear it. You can absolutely hear it. You're more than welcome. Anybody can listen. Everybody is welcome to listen. But pretty much anything that I do here is for Black women. So it's just kind of like, yeah. But anyways, I got way too the fuck off topic. That these notifications that I did not silence, I'm sorry. They kind of throwing me off, but it's okay. It's a long episode. We got time. We have time. Why are you trying to rush to listen to this episode anyway? Okay, here go the clip.
None of them. I would rather, and I will say on the record, I would rather my sister date a nigga like Offset than date a Kenneth Petty.
But why would you say something like that?
I would say something like that because that is the convicted SO.
I think that he was wrongly convicted.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
So you don't think that he did that to that lady?
And let's talk about it, because this goes right into what I said.
And first of all, no. Actually,
no, this time
we don't even have to talk about that, because the thing is this: as a black woman, Nicki Minaj, one of the biggest celebrities in the world, access to any and everything and everybody that you want. You go and get a nigga that you have to then throw him on your back, carry the burden of him, change your address, move, leave your comfort zone because of this nigga you chose. Your whole life is exposed. You worked your ass off for all of these years just to get a nigga to where every time you move, your address is exposed. Your life is under a microscope. You deserve more than that, black girl, black woman, my sister, my mother. I'm tired of black women settling for these niggas that ain't shit. You felt the heat, because I feel away. Because it's just like, girl, I've seen it time and time again. It's so many times where black women feel like they have to dumb themselves down for this idea of protection, when really this is not protection.
Okay.
This is not protection.
Let me give my perspective. This industry that she's in, not me. I will never liken myself to, her level, but that's the same industry, that had people like Brandy that I adore, lying about being married to create an image, to go along with something. I applaud Nicki Minaj for choosing herself and what the fuck she wanted to do, knowing what would happen when people found out about what was on his record. Now, to go into what I said, it had to do with what came out in the blogs. So when I'm reading about his rap sheet, I'm reading these articles, the first thing I'm going to think about is the woman, potential children, and shit like that. So I'm posing questions. Okay, well, girl, like, what you doing? Like, what the hell is going on? Is he going to be able to go here, and all that kind of shit like that? I'm asking these questions because, once again, just talking. This is in the early days of me doing the shit. So I'm posing the questions. I go and I read and I look into it. Criminal justice is something I studied in college. I minored in that, majored in psychology. So I love when we can dive into cases and get into shit. I read, and I honestly and truly felt like if he had the funds to have proper representation, that is not a black man that would have been charged with that. He took what he could as a young man. And so I feel like at this point, I applaud Nicki Minaj for not giving up on a black man and deciding that, okay, I know what I know. She has a conviction about the man that God chose for her. That baby's name was written. So he was meant to be here. That means she was meant to be with that man. And so I feel like she decided to help. Obviously, I would assume.
But you don't think, as a woman, as a black woman, and you've already been through a lot. Let's talk about it. You go through a lot where men, even this industry that you're in, men want to use you as a sexual object. You graduated from school, graduated from college.
Right.
You go through as women, y'all go through so much. Then being a black girl. So I'm just at a point for me where y'all don't deserve to settle. And if a black man, I don't care what nobody say, black man still has it easier than you. Okay? And so my thing is this, the fact that
Is there a competition? Is there a gauge?
No. But at the same time, though, the fact that you go through so much, the nigga that you get should be meeting you where you at or exceeding your expectations. You should not be having to be at a point where you're lifting. If you're Nicki Minaj, you're not picking a nigga up out of the dirt. No, you're not doing that. You're not doing that.
I feel like
you're not doing that.
Black women go through a lot.
You're not aligning yourself with a freaking sexual offender.
Black men go through shit as well. And I think that there is nothing wrong if a woman decides that she wants to see more in a man and help him. Men help women elevate all the time. Men are wrongly convicted all the time. The facts of the case
that
are
women go through
that it
so
looks
much.
like that's not what happened.
I think that black women endure so much, and then once these men get to a certain status, they go get an Armenian porcelain princess. And I feel like at some point when you got a rich, famous, successful black woman, you should get you a nice, successful black man. They shouldn't all be for the fucking Kardashians. They shouldn't all be for the white girls. They shouldn't all be for the Hawaiian women. They shouldn't all be for the Asian girls. You deserve a successful, rich, articulate black man. You deserve that. You don't deserve a fucking project every time. And I'm tired, and I'm not... on my platform, I'm never going to push that my sisters deserve to work their life and work their ass off just to build the nigga.
You better.
And watch these successful black men go and give their life away to other.
Let's talk about. I'm not doing
that. I'm not supporting that idea.
Let's talk about.
You deserve what these other girls get. You deserve what the Kardashians get. You deserve what the Chinese women get.
Let's talk about
You deserve that too.
Let's talk about the LeBron Jameses and.
Okay, before we even get further, listen, I didn't think that this was going to be a reaction, but this is a reaction. I'm sorry if my voice is, I'm sure I'll do an intro, but if I don't, or if I end up forgetting, I apologize if my voice is, if it sounds messed up. I'm sorry. I'm still healing from my dental work. Priscilla won't shut the fuck up now, so I don't know what the fuck going on with her, but whatever. Anyways, this is very interesting because Armon is a black man. Okay, he is a gay black man. And what's funny, what's very interesting is that I've heard this from other gay black men before. They are like so much more passionate about, especially dark-skinned black women, not settling. You know what I mean? Because they have this unique perspective. They can see, you know, from the outside looking in, they can see how we're getting done over and over and over again. And they're able to analyze it in a way that we can't because we are in the situation. You know, that's like a thermometer taking its own temperature. It can't be done. You know, you got to have somebody else let you know what the fuck is going on. So I've heard this from other gay black men before, but like the way that he articulates it in this segment is just wow. Just wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is my first time listening to this episode. So we reacting at the same time. I don't normally do shit like this. Y'all know I've never done this before. But this is wow. Wow, y'all heard me start clapping and shit because, yo, Armon is over here preaching. Pastor Wiggins got something to say. So we're going to continue. Let's listen to what she has to say.
And the Savannah Jameses of the world. Stop letting the media tell you that there are no black couples. There are black men with black women at crazy high rates. Black men are marrying black women and loving their black queens and having black babies.
Okay.
So we get on Instagram and we think that these niggas, all niggas, got an exotical type of bitch. Ain't no.
Okay, so she is right. There's you know, since the civil rights movement, there's been this gradual incline of black men not marrying black women. And it I don't know when it reached an all-time high, but it did at some point. And so now I'm starting to see the trend that not the trend, but when I say the trend, I don't mean it in a trendy way. I mean, I'm saying like I'm seeing statistically it's starting to trend that black men are marrying black women again. They're starting to come back to us again. But also at the same time, and I wonder if she makes I wonder if she makes this compare, if she makes this goes along with this thought pattern of that, Priscilla, you are really throwing me the fuck off. Girl, you have got to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, you guys. Anyways, I'm hoping, I'm wondering if she goes along with the train of thought that I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Hold the fuck up. Okay, I'm wondering if she is going to go along, or if she is gonna follow the train of thought, the school of thought that a lot of black women are having now. We're not going to black men anymore. We've had enough. It's like, we see that you don't want us. I mean, you want us when you're at the bottom, but once you make your come up, you get rid of us. And we see this pattern happening. I don't want it to happen to me. So there's a lot of black women that are choosing to be single. There's a lot of black women who are choosing to be single and loving it. There's a lot of black women who are choosing to be polyamorous. Oh my God, did I say it? Yeah. Yeah. And there's a whole lot of black women that are saying, fuck black men. So I'm wondering if she's going to bring that up. Let's find out.
Nothing more exotic than a black woman in America. And there are plenty of black men that have black women, that have thriving relationships. And it's okay if a man decides that he wants to see more in a woman and build her up. And it is okay for a woman to feel the same. A woman doesn't deserve to settle, but every woman is not settling. And to sit up and to never see Kenneth Petty for anything more than what he was accused of when he was a minor that looks fugazi as fuck, to me, it's not fair. It's not fair. Men get wrongly accused every day. They chastised the fuck out of the Central Park 5.
They did.
Until they got released. And then they sang their praises and made a special. Like the men, they had to go through everything they had to go through. The criminal justice system is flawed.
I just feel like black women feel like they have to, they've been the savior for so long. Yeah. At some point, you need to be able to kick your foot up.
Yes.
Fuck these niggas.
Thank you.
How
you know her feet ain't kicked up?
You worked for it. No, I feel like she did that out of protection because she felt like
her feet are not kicked the fuck up because she's still having to go through all of the bullshit that everybody's putting her through because of what her husband did. Yes, we all have a past. We all do. But at the same time, you know, you have to take that into consideration. You have to be realistic about your expectations. Right now, she seems as though she's fine. She seems as though she's fine. She ain't been popping up with no bruises. They don't be hollering, yelling, and cussing and screaming and fighting with each other on lives or anything like that. She seemed fine to me. I don't know what the fuck happens behind closed doors, neither do you. Okay? But I'm just saying, they seem fine. She seems unbothered. And so maybe she is being realistic. She's like, realistically speaking, I can handle the pressure of all of this fuck shit. So maybe she is being realistic about her expectations because she knows that she can handle it. Because she knows that at a certain level, there are certain things that you don't have to necessarily fuck with. Now, you, average black American woman, can you say the same thing? Can you say the same thing? Can you say the same thing at your job as a school teacher or a librarian or working at a doctor's office? Miss Nurse Practitioner, can you say the same thing? Can you say the same thing? Are you Nicki Minaj status? Can you handle it? If it came out that your husband did all of that shit, was accused of doing it, regardless if it was true or not. Yeah, okay. Obviously, everybody needs some love sometime. All right, I understand that. But at the same time, is that your problem? Is that your problem?
Like a lot of, she didn't have protection in the industry.
I feel like Nicki chose
I feel
her.
like she settled.
I don't.
I feel like she settled.
She loves that man and he adores her.
Mm.
And well,
but we can't be real bitches if we don't get into the things that you said, because you dragged Nicki Minaj. You said some nasty things about her.
But that's what I just was saying. That's what I was saying.
Let's get back to that.
So I said these things because the first thing coming to my mind is, a what? He did what? That's not okay. I'm happy that situation happened. And I always tell people that because it's part of the reason why I do shit the way I do it now. Because I looked into that, I had to correct myself. And I had to be better. So now I'm more thorough when it comes to me giving commentary. Adjacent to that, when there's been Cardi B on the other end, and I've recklessly said something, I've had to apologize as well. Sometimes you got to take a step back and say, I was dead ass wrong. I was, but it was part of my journey. So people try to use it against me, but that's not something that is a dig at me, because that situation helped me to be better at what I do. So for whatever pain I've caused by me saying something that was incorrect, that may have caused people to feel like, oh, this is what it is, and to say mean things or whatever, that's something I've truly apologized for, and I will always be willing to do it. Now, I'm still going to be me and pop my shit and say,
so
look, funny
what
style
exactly
shit.
Did you say during that time? Because people
I
don't remember.
made little remarks like, and of course I ain't going to know it verbatim.
You talked about her big back,
said,
and she
no.
said she was jealous of Cardi B.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about being more thorough. I said these things looking at the media. Every picture painted was that narrative. And so when you don't look deeper, I read the shit for what it was, and that's how it was framed. I wasn't looking past the surface. So these are ideas that I adopted. And being more thorough and looking into it. First of all, when Nicki came out, I had the fucking bang in college. We all had the fucking bob. I always been a fan. When somebody has had as much longevity as her, you have phases where maybe you wasn't as plugged in at this point or that point. So by the time I look up and I'm starting to do this YouTube shit, which is when all this happened back then, all of these different things are being said. She's this, she's that. And you get up, you see these topics, and you discuss it. Once I realized that people were actually listening and wanting to hold me accountable for what the fuck I was saying, and coming and saying, bitch, who the fuck you talking about? You got it dead ass wrong. These are things I have to look into.
But and you don't feel like you can do that for Cardi B?
When haven't I done that?
Well, you just sat up here and said that you don't even know if you can fully, say that it's 50-50, that you support both.
No, I didn't say I couldn't support both. I said I can't love nobody like I love the queen.
Yeah.
But that don't mean I couldn't have love for somebody else. And I've said on my platform plenty of times, can women like me, not me in particular, but women like me, the people that you want to appeal to, black women, can they get acknowledgement for the things that you have said?
From Cardi B.
Yeah, that is what so many people, that's all the feedback is. Now, like I said, per the way I talk and how I'm giving it up, yeah, bitch, girl, whoop, Bell Callis, girl, what the fuck you got going on? We talking shit. It's front porch shit. You got to understand where people are coming from. Okay, when I went to school...
So, hold on.
Bitch, we
if
talking
you could say
shit.
anything to Cardi B right now, look in that camera, what would you say to Cardi B? If you could look at... Take off them glasses. You could look at her right now. Maybe she ain't going to take off the glasses, but if you could look at Cardi B and say something, what would you say to Cardi B right now if you knew she was going to watch this?
Damn, that's a hard-ass question because, child, what the fuck? I'm going to say, Bell Callis, stop acting like I hate you because I don't hate you. I'm the person that I feel like has been the most helpful. Because if you want a bitch to grow, you going to tell her the truth. If you felt like I was your friend and I called you and said, bitch, what the fuck is you doing with it? And I told you about, you wouldn't have a problem with it. But because you so damn defensive, because you think I hate you, you don't be taking what the fuck I be saying. If she would listen to a lot of these critiques or what the fuck I'm saying, she wouldn't be in half the shit that she in now. And people wouldn't feel the way that they feel because she wouldn't have got there. You need to have people you can go to when you're that upset to, not put yourself in a motherfucking pickle and get online and say this shit that's going to harm people. I don't think I'm better than her or that I can't make mistakes.
But you felt like
sure
there was at one point
too.
that you was acting like Cardi B was copying your outfits, and when you would wear leather pants, she would wear red leather pants. Or
I don't
you
think.
felt like
you're
quick to expose if you feel like she got fake.
If Cardi ain't gonna do nothing else, she gonna put on an outfit. Under no circumstances do I think that Cardi has fashionably copied a look of mine. I think that her stylist is amazing. Lingo. I feel like people go and watch videos, and they see shit. And when you like something, you'll pick it up. Now, I do feel like plenty of times it's been little shit said that's from where I'm from. That's what we say. You don't talk like that. And I feel like that's off of listening to shit. I feel, what's the difference? If you and me, jail, you got the personality I got the personality I got. Do you feel like, oh, she wouldn't like a person like me, or do you not like what I'm saying? If I was singing your praises,
I feel like she wouldn't like what you're saying because I feel like she wouldn't like what you're saying because you chose the money.
What money?
It's more beneficial to hate party and like Nikki.
I don't hate her. I was supporting the damn girl. It's always just gonna be, girl, can you be accountable? I do not go to bed with this shit. I feel like Nikki gotta be protected. Cardi, all you need to do is be genuine and tell black women, you know what, that is what I said, and I shouldn't have said that shit. And I need to stop just saying wild ass shit when I get mad.
Okay.
And don't shit on camera no more. Girl, that's what I'm talking, farting this shit, bitch. You ruined my motherfucking appetite. Okay. I'm upset about that.
Okay, so listen, because I don't want the people to drag me and be like, oh, Armon just dragged, made it about you. So I want you, if I'm going to give you some of the notes that we have here. Do you want to, now you can ask me, like, okay. I want you can grill me.
Okay. So they're going to continue on. This is a great episode. I'm going to link it in the description. Definitely check it out. But this is how you have a discussion with somebody without walking away in a gunfight. Like, this is how you have this is how you have a conversation with somebody, a discussion with somebody, an argument with somebody, a disagreement with somebody, without somebody getting fucking hurt. Okay? Let's take this on to 2023. Thanks. So, over the Christmas break, Christmas Eve, some unknown mayor from some fucking where gave the okay to bus a whole bunch of migrants to Kamala Harris's home on Christmas Eve. You heard me right. It sounds fucking crazy, doesn't it? Here's the thing. They did this shit 3 months ago. Yeah. Governor, mayor of Texas, he sent a whole bunch of folks over to Kamala's house. Her house, y'all. And they sent these folks to her house again on Christmas Eve. Okay? Christmas Eve. Okay? These folks are wearing shorts and there's kids out there. These are like, y'all know what the fuck. Go the fuck outside. It's cold. It's cold out here. It's freezing. And these folks just dropped them off at her house. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's fucked up. That's real fucked up. That's a fucked up thing to do. But also at the same time. I'm not saying that what they did was right. Don't mince my words here. I'm not saying what they did was right. What they did was absolutely horrible. That was fucked up. That was seriously fucked up. And whoever gave the okay to do that and whoever was involved, they got a special place in hell. But ain't nothing been done about the situation. There ain't shit that's been done about the situation at all. They busted them to her house 3 months ago because they was like, no, we don't have the space, we don't have the room. We keep telling y'all that. Y'all keep saying that the borders is open. They keep coming over here and we don't have the capacity for it. And Washington was like, oh well, figure it out. And so Texas was like, okay, we figured it out. We'll send them to you. It's petty and it's ugly, and especially on Christmas Eve. Come the fuck on. What the fuck is your problem? Like, seriously, what the fuck is your problem? But I'm not. No part of this is okay. No part of this is okay. But at the same time, it wouldn't be an issue if Washington would do something about it. And why Kamala? Because she's been kind of spearheading this whole let me say it this way. The whole immigration debate. Okay? And she's not doing anything. Just like Sleepy Joe, she ain't doing shit either. So folks is mad. Folks is mad and folks is pissed. And something does need to be done. If people keep coming over here for like obvious reasons, I mean, look at the places that they're coming from. They're coming here for a reason. Okay? So let's figure it the fuck out. Let's figure it the fuck out. Why don't you take the billions of dollars that you're sending over to fucking Ukraine? Okay? Why don't you take that money and start putting that towards resources for the people that are showing up here? That war is not over here. That war is over there. We got issues over here. So let's figure out how to get these people in the country safely away from the shit that they running from, because they're running from some crazy ass shit. Cartels and some more shit. And it's not just Mexican people either. It's a whole lot of Haitians too. They getting over into Mexico and then coming up with them. They're trying to get in too. Why? Because Haiti isn't on fire, y'all. Haiti is on fucking fire, you guys. It is. And they're looking for somewhere fucking safe to go. I honestly, like, I don't know what the media be telling them over there about America. It's not gonna be what y'all think. This ain't what y'all think it is. Well, I mean, like, I'm like, hey, the more the merrier. They're not gonna sit up here. They're not gonna give us reparations. Okay, they're not gonna do any of the shit that they supposed to be doing with the fucking money. Can you help some motherfucking body in America with these billions and billions of dollars that you're giving to Ukraine? And then how is that gonna bode for us? Here's the thing, we're giving all of this money to Ukraine because we're hoping that they're gonna come out on top. And because we gave so much money to you guys, y'all motherfuckers owe us back. But here's the thing. We're giving away all of this fucking money. We still owe China billions and billions of dollars. So, I don't understand. I don't get it. So, you guys aren't going to do anything for actual Americans, like the people that are actually here with that money. You're just gonna keep on sending it over. Here's the thing, let me tell you, I was gonna do this in another segment, but fuck it, we here now. Let me go ahead and tell you. Russia has said that they want a peace talk. Yeah, you heard me right. Putin said, hey guys, I want a peace talk. Girl, this ain't no motherfucking peace talk. He don't want to talk no peace. I promise you he doesn't. Okay, he's only with the shits. He is only with the fuck shit. So, here's the thing. He is wanting to have a peace talk. What he said, like by the beginning of February, middle of February, end of February, sometime in February, which would have marked the 1 year anniversary when they came up in that motherfucker. So okay, here's the rub though. Here go the rub though. They want a peace talk, but not with Ukraine. They want a peace talk with like all of the West, basically NATO. Now, Western media. Ooh. I'm sorry, I can't talk right still. I'm sorry. Western media is pushing it, spinning it to sound like, okay, they want what it is that they need right now is to make it seem like they're going to be peaceful, but they're not. They're just asking for a bunch of dumb shit that they know that they're not going to get. But they're only doing this to posture, okay? This posturing, all right? And they're just doing this like they're just trying to, Oh, look at how nice and sweet we are. We're trying to look for a peace talk. Y'all don't want no fucking peace. Y'all y'all don't want no peace. And guess what? The West don't want no fucking peace neither. How is peace profitable? How is peace making any fucking money? All of those arms that are going over into Ukraine, and all of the arms that are being made in Iran that are going over into Russia. Listen, I have a YouTube channel, okay? If y'all really just miss me, if you really just miss the fuck out of me, I'll link my YouTube channel in the description. Y'all can watch some videos, okay? Last couple of videos that I did, one was on Russia, one was on China. Check those out. Check those the fuck out. Actually, I did 2 on Russia. Part 1 was really about the whole Russia and Ukraine situation. Russia Part 2 is more about what the fuck they doing right now. Let me go ahead and tell you right now, because this is only recently that Putin said that he wanted the peace talks. He wants the peace talks. We've got to look at the underlying thing. The West is making fun of them. Oh, why do you want the peace talks with the West? You're not at war with us. You're at war with Ukraine. You need to be talking to Ukraine about that shit. No, because the whole reason why he went into those fucking parts, the whole reason why this is a whole conflict right now, is because of NATO. Is because of the expansion of NATO. Here's the thing. The East has the same, like, an equivalent. Go watch my video. The East has, like, a NATO-esque type of thing. Okay? And it's with Russia and Belarus and a whole bunch of other... It's a whole lot. Okay? It's a whole lot that's going on. Alright? And the reason why, hold on, because somebody is at my door and they about to get cussed out. Hold on. Okay, I apologize about that. I have a sign on my front door that says, it says, hold up, did you call first? I don't like unexpected visitors, okay? I don't. I do a lot of shit. I edit from home. I record from home. I do a lot of shit from home that I don't like to be bothered, okay? If you, let me go ahead and put this out there. If you know where I live, which is not that awful many people, but if you know where the fuck I live, don't come knocking at my door. Don't come knocking at my door. I don't like that. I do not like that. I'm very paranoid. I'm very paranoid. Don't come knocking at my door. I do not like unexpected visitors. I don't like that shit. Don't do that. Anyway, getting back to what the fuck we was talking about. If you go and watch that video, a lot of this will end up making sense. Basically, what they want to do is they want to sit down with the West, with NATO, basically, with America and the UK. We're the big problem makers here. They want to sit down with us and say, listen, if you guys don't stop expanding, then we're not going to stop expanding. And then we're going to have a nuclear war on our hands. Okay? We tried to tell Ukraine directly to back the fuck up and, to not join with you guys because y'all keep pushing motherfuckers in. And now, since this whole thing has started, 2 more countries have gone into NATO. Switzerland and some motherfuckbody else went into NATO. So, join NATO. So, they're like, if you don't stop with the fuck shit, we finna have a nuclear war. That's what's really about to happen. They're going to say all kinds of shit. They're going to say, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Okay? But I promise you, it ain't this. And I promise you, it ain't that. What it is Putin is saying, I'm putting my fucking foot down. Y'all keep coming over here to the east. Y'all keep pushing into the east. None of these countries got anything to do with the fucking North Atlantic. Leave our shit alone. We're trying to build communism over here. We're trying to build like a soft communism over here. Let us do our fucking thing. Y'all are the West. And everybody knows that the West is democratic, and y'all can spread your democracy all over the West, and y'all can make the West super strong. Let us be great. Let us do our thing. But then the West is saying no, because democracy is better than communism. And guess what? Our pockets can get fatter with democracy, but our pockets aren't getting so very fat when y'all got 40% of the world's oil reserves, and you're a soft communist country. Our pockets aren't getting lined with that. So we need to take over as much as we can to weaken you. We need cheaper shit so we can sell it at higher prices. So that way we can get rich. The rich getting richer and 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 richer. Ain't shit we can do about it. Well, let me take that back. There's a lot that we can do about it. But I mean, are we? Are we gonna do anything about it? I don't know. But yeah, that's so I guess this little segment is part the migrants, and then we got into the whole fucking Russia and my predictions for next year. Listen, y'all know I'm Miss Cleo. If you don't remember, go back and listen to my predictions for 2022. Back in 2021, go back and listen to my predictions for 2022. Okay? Now, here go my predictions. Here, you know what? That's the next segment. Okay, so that was prediction number 1. Here go the next segment. I gotta go and get all of my predictions together. Okay, so here goes my predictions for 2023. Y'all already heard about NATO and Russia and all of that. So that's going to be, they're going to threaten nuclear war. Okay, so that's prediction number 1. Prediction number 2, there are going to be lockdowns again. Probably sooner rather than later. I don't know exactly how they're going to do this, but here's the thing. And again, go check out those YouTube videos. I did a whole video on China. This was when, at the height of the protests in China, is when the video was released. So there's some more shit afterwards, you know what I mean? Like, there's been some shit, there's been some developments. So there was a bunch of protests, everybody was mad, everybody's pissed off because everybody was dying, because everybody was locked the fuck down. But then President Xi Jinping got scared because everybody was like, he should resign. So he was like, all right, fuck it, if y'all want to be open, let's be open. So he opened everything. He was like, fuck it, everybody can go outside. And that first of all, there should have been a slow rollout, and there wasn't. It was just like, the slow rollout is, you don't have to have a vaccine card to go into restaurants. You can go to restaurants now. I don't think you have to socially distance anymore. I'm not 100% sure. People are still wearing masks, but like, now that everything is open to fuck back up, they did not plan for any of this shit. All of the grocery stores, barren. All of the pharmacies, barren. Okay? And on top of that, they opened up their fucking borders. That was, if y'all wanted to open up, that's one thing, you know, open up, figure it the fuck out, you know. There was plenty of places here in America that opened up way too fucking soon, way before we should have, and we had to learn the hard way. Let China figure that shit out the hard way, but close the motherfucking borders, please. Please. Close the borders. Close y'all's borders. Because y'all, it came from fucking China in the first goddamn place. Okay, let's not forget that it came from the Wuhan lab. Okay? And that shit spread quick as fuck. So, here we are again. Okay? The virus has started out when? November, December 2019. And then by what, March, everything was shut the fuck down? Yeah, so I don't know how quick they gonna do this shit, but there are already cases spiking like a motherfucker here in America. So I don't know what they finna do, but they finna lock us the fuck up. I don't know if you realize that or not. They finna lock us the fuck up. Listen, if you have a job that requires you to physically be there, start looking for, I'm not saying quit your job. Don't quit your job. Please, for the love of God, do not quit your job. Don't quit. But be on the lookout. Go ahead and get on Indeed, okay? And see if there's anything that might be hiring that you can do from home. See if you can get a side hustle. I know a lot of people are wanting to start, podcasts and YouTube channels and Big O streams and all of that at the beginning of the year. Hey, if there is ever a time to do it, if you missed the boat in 2020, you gonna have a chance again, baby. They finna lock us the fuck up. They're gonna lock us up for several reasons, not just because of the COVID, but also because, gas prices have lowered. They have lowered. How long do you think that's gonna last? How long do you think that is going to last? I promise you, it's not gonna last long. When we start getting real low on the reserves, because we're already in the reserves. What happens when we tap the fuck out? I don't know. But when we start getting even lower in the reserves, oh girl. In order to keep the gas prices down, everybody got to stay home. Not only that, they're gonna close us down because of the fucking war too. Because they're gonna fuck with the media. They're gonna sit up there and say that it's one thing and it's not, and they're gonna want to try and hide as much as they possibly can, because this finna be is not. I don't know if it's gonna be World War III, and I don't know if it's gonna be a nuclear war, but nuclear war will definitely be threatened. It will definitely be threatened. So, I don't know. And they're going to want to have to spin it in a way that cannot easily be fact checked. So, in order to do that, we all have to stay inside. We're staying at home. They're going to lock us up. Now, couple of things. Since 2020, a few things have gotten a lot better. Okay? You remember mail was getting real fucked up because everybody ended up with COVID at the post office and stuff. Well, now they've got it to where everybody's got to, have the shot or whatever. If you got the COVID and if you got the boosters and whatnot, the idea is that you're not going to get as sick. So, there's probably going to be postal workers working with the COVIDs. They may not have it super bad. It might be a little bitty cold for them, but they'll be carriers of it, and the mail that they're going to be delivering to the people that don't have the shots and the boosters. Now, I don't know. I don't know nothing about how the shit gets transmitted anymore because there's so many different strains of it. I don't fucking know. But Amazon shipping has almost perfected their shit. Okay, they got pickup spots. They've got, you can return stuff at the UPS store. Now they got it fixed to where they will get a UPS worker to come and pick up your shit if you don't want to take it to the UPS store. Okay? These are for returns and stuff. You got DoorDash, you got Uber Eats, you've got self-driving cars that Domino's is using. So if Domino's could use a self-driving car, what other places are going to be starting to use self-driving cars? Maybe DoorDash, maybe Uber Eats to get those prices down a little bit lower? Because I got this one person on my Facebook page, and he's a DoorDasher. And I have a close family member that's a DoorDasher. And so anytime that I order from DoorDash, I always make sure that I have enough to leave a generous tip. Sometimes I'll leave a tip on the app, and I'll leave a cash tip for the driver. It all depends on the circumstances. Those times where you order something that's right down the street, and it shouldn't take no longer than 15-20 minutes to get to you, but something's going on at the restaurant and it takes 40-45 minutes before it gets to you. You can see when you have the same driver. If somebody's my dasher and they're with it from beginning to end, and they gotta wait for the food, or if they get lost or turned around or something like that, I'll leave them a cash tip. Because they didn't have to do all of that. So as long as all of my shit's there, I'll leave them a cash tip. So I don't have a problem with doing that. But there is this one person on my Facebook page, and he's a dasher, and he'll post like people's dash orders on the page, on his Facebook page, and he'll be like, I think one of the last things that he posted was like, drive from Murfreesboro to Smyrna to drop you off something in Antioch, maybe $50, but not for no $12.56 or something like that. They don't know that where you at. Shit, they just want they fucking food. The hell, anyway. And a lot of drivers, he'll post stuff like, if you don't leave a certain amount of dollars as a tip, just know that you're not getting your food picked up, or you might get some shit spitting. Like, yo, like, he's foul. He's foul. One time I had him as a dasher, and I canceled my order. You ain't finna get me. I don't like that. Anyway, didn't nobody tell you that this had to be your one and only? Find another side hustle. We can all find side hustles. Anyways, that's my little rant about DoorDash. But they're perfecting like delivery services and stuff. I get y'all know Priscilla. I get her cat food and her kitty litter off of Amazon. That should be same day delivery. Yes, ma'am. You can order. There's Amazon Fresh now. That's like a whole marketplace. I order my groceries off of there. I literally don't have to leave the house. I literally do not have to leave the house ever. I walk to a particular store that's a little ways away every day, just so that way I can get my exercise. But I don't have to. Hell, I could DoorDash items from there. I don't have to do that. But I do, because I have to be able to get outside at some point. I need like my vitamin D, you know what I'm saying? It's wintertime. I'm not at the pool, you know. I'm not out skating outside. I'm inside. So I got to be able to get outside at some point. But yeah, like literally everything that I really and truly need, I don't have to go anywhere. Everybody's Christmas gifts I got online. Everybody's Christmas gifts I got online. As far as like how people are going to be able to pay for shit or whatever, maybe they might stop the cash flow to Ukraine and say, hey, all right, they talking about nuclear war now. They're talking about nuclear war now. Y'all got all the money that y'all gonna get from us. That's about it. Figure it the fuck out. We have to close. We gotta close down because everybody's sick because China don't know how to stay inside. Well, not China don't know how to say. That was ugly, and I shouldn't have said it like that, because that's trivializing what they've been going through. They've been locked up for 2 years. We was locked up for 6 months and went fucking crazy. Okay, so yeah, I shouldn't have trivialized that. I didn't mean it like that. But since China doesn't know how to close their fucking borders when they open the fuck up, then yeah. So we got shit to do here. Sorry, Ukraine. No more fucking money. We got to get this to people so that they can pay their rent. Boom, boom, boom. That's how you do that. That's how you that's called reallocation. Okay? They will reallocate the funds. All right? And just like Trump gave everybody money, everybody gonna get some more money to be able to pay their shit. Okay? On top of that, what did I write here? I'm sorry, I wrote stuff. This is all chicken scratch. As far as so when I say we're gonna be locked the fuck down, a lot of people are gonna be locked down. A lot of people aren't gonna be able to go anywhere. But there's still gonna be places that are open. There's still gonna be places that we can go to. For example, restaurants. That was a big thing. People wanted to go to restaurants. So I think that during this next lockdown process, I think it's more so going to be for the people who are sick and for the people who are not immunized. For the people who are refused to get immunized, refuse to get the booster shots and stuff, they're going to be the ones that are going to be taking the brunt of the lockdown. You got to stay in the fuck side. Everybody else, show that you got your booster shot. Show that you got those little vaccine cards are not going to be a thing anymore. They won't. So don't even think about it, because don't even think about printing out some fake ones. Try to make you a little side hustle that way. That is a felony. Okay, don't do that. Do not do that. But they're not going to be doing that anyway. They're going to figure out a way to track it, to tie it to your phone number. whether you're boosted or not. I don't know how the fuck they finna do it, but they gonna figure it the fuck out. Since 2020, a lot of shit has gotten figured the fuck out. I'll tell you one thing that has not gotten figured the fuck out, though. Schools. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I have no idea. They might fix it to where, parents, if you feel okay sending your kids to school in the middle of the second major pandemic, then go ahead and send them. That's probably how they're going to do it. That might be how they're going to do it. I know that there are a ton of schools still right now in America that are still doing the half and half in person and virtual learning. So, I mean, it's not even all day. It's not even every day. So I'm not saying that they perfected the schooling, but it's a little bit better than, fend for the fuck yourself, how they did in 2020 and afterwards in 2021, and hell, this year too. Shit. But so I don't know how they're gonna do with the schools, but everything else, yeah, we finna be locked up again. If I'm about to tell my dentist, yo, you're gonna have to start up with that. They could start thinking about that mobile home shit, cause we still need it. Home doctors, we need y'all. All right, here go what is this? The third prediction C. I don't know. Here go the next prediction. After the second wave of American lockdowns, politicians will begin to overcorrect. So we already know that anytime something major happens, whether it's swayed to the right or to the left, the other side would do any and everything possible to overcorrect. Okay, that's where we got the whole bathroom bill. We had the whole bathroom bill thing, okay, and to be able for transgender people to be able to use the bathroom that they feel comfortable using. And I feel like I made a big stink about it. I'm not gonna go back into the old shows and try to listen. I'm just not going to. But I feel like I made a stink about it. It sounds like something I would do. But hindsight, looking back on it, that was the absolute least of our fucking problems. I don't know why so many people were so up in arms about it. But people were, okay? And it was a big deal for some people, I guess. And so then the right started to overcorrect. Okay, and they began that overcorrection to a point where it wasn't immediate. It was something very long term, like this abortion shit, like this abortion ban shit. Can't nobody get an abortion. Can't nobody get no scoops. Nobody. What if it was down to my life or the baby life? I still can't get no scoop. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's that overcorrection. And so with the way that politics have been swinging back and forth, now we have so many different branches. It's not just the left wing. It's not just the right wing. It's the far left and the far right and the moderate left and the moderate right and the centrist and the, you've got all these different angles and shit. And it's like, fuck. Do we need to break the fuck up? Does America need to break up? I don't know. America might break up. So then that falls right into the next prediction. This will be the year that breaks the final hold on traditional politics in both directions. Yep. So when I say traditional politics, I mean, the shit that's been going on for the last 50, 60 years or so. Okay, before that, there was a major political shift. Before that, there was a major political shift. So it keeps on happening every so many decades, but we're about due for another change. And I think that this is going to be the year that breaks traditional American politics. It's not going to be the same anymore. You're not going to have any more traditionalists in either direction. Okay? I'm not saying that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. We all have to move forward, right? We cannot stay in the past. Make America great again? That means you're revisiting something. I'm sorry, but America was never great for my people at any point in time. I mean, maybe we had about a few years, but then the American government decided to start bombing our fucking cities. So what are you talking about great again? I don't want to go back to none of this shit. I don't want to go backwards for any of this. We have to move forward. So when we move forward, we have to be able to keep an open mind, because a lot of the shit that we were doing is not working. It wasn't working before. It's not working now. So now we have to have a shift. We have to change some shit around. Okay. Changing stuff around is going to be difficult because some people are just really set in their ways. And that's fine. That's fine and dandy. You can be set in your ways. But also, at the same time, we have to move forward. And we're going to make mistakes moving forward. We're going to overcorrect and undercorrect when we're moving forward. Okay? When a baby learns how to walk, all right? When a baby learns how to walk, it's going to fall down a few times, right? Okay. When America became the country that it is now, after the Westerner or Europeans came over here and genocided a whole people, and then stole a whole bunch of other people, and then shipped them here and shipped them there and shipped them everywhere the fuck else, okay? That is the equivalent of a baby falling down the stairs, okay? That baby just did not know how to walk or at all, all right? Baby has some head trauma. Baby fine now. Baby's fine now. Baby can think cognitively now, right? But at the same time, baby got to relearn how to walk, okay? So when baby got to relearn how to walk, baby's not just going to go in a straightforward direction. Baby's going to fall down a few times. We just got to make sure that the baby don't go anywhere near the stairs again. Don't let that baby near the stairs. We don't want to repeat. We don't need a repeat. So, yeah, there's that. I guess that's it for my predictions. Oh, no. I guess here's some off the top of my head. I have another prediction. My prediction for this year, for me personally, is going to be that this is not what I want, by the way. This is not what I want. This is just a prediction. Okay? Ooh, excuse me. Predictions and wants are two different things. I don't want this to happen. I'm just predicting this to happen. Okay? So with that being said, for me personally, I predict that some motherfucker is going to play in my face again, and then I'm going to have to hurt him. I don't know what that means. But I know that I'm getting real sick and tired of these motherfucking niggas playing in my goddamn face. I really am. I'm so sick of it. Cause it always starts off like I let a motherfucker know, listen, I'm not looking for no relationships and nothing like that. We can be friends, we can be cool, whatever, but I'm not looking for nothing. Okay, cool. Couple months go by, and then the motherfucker switches it up. How the fuck Alright. So, the next motherfucker that plays in my face, I'm not looking to get played. Okay? I'm still not looking for no relationship. Don't want no relationship. Don't need no relationship. Okay? But the next motherfucker that come around and start playing in my motherfucking face like that again, I'ma slap him. That's my prediction. I'ma slap that bitch. You know what? I'm gonna order me a little doll head off of Amazon. You know, one of them little wig heads. I'm gonna order me one, so that way I can start practicing slapping the shit out of motherfuckers. Cause I need my pen strong for 2023. I do. I need my pen strong for 2023. Cause these motherfuckers is getting wild. They're wild. I might do. You know what? I might do like a whole separate podcast about the past relationships that I've had. Like every episode will be a motherfucker that I've dated, and we'll just go over all of the horrible shit. That might be a podcast idea. I don't fucking know. But anyways, that's it for my predictions. I guess stay tuned for the next segment. Okay, last thing. Swear to God. So, America finally put the COVID restrictions on, like, the travel bans. Well, okay. So, here go the travel restrictions. If you're coming from China, then you have to have a negative COVID test within 2 days of your flight. So, I don't know what that means if you was hanging out in China for the last couple of months and then you pop over to, I don't know, South Korea for a week. I don't know how that goes. I don't know if that's a loophole. I don't know if you still have to show a negative COVID test. I don't know how that works. But I know that we put something in place. We put up a fence when we should have put up a wall. Ooh, wait a minute. Not that wall, y'all. Not that one. I'm talking about up in the sky. Yeah. We should have put up better defenses. So this is how the shit's gonna get through. Because what is that gonna do? You have to show a negative COVID test within 2 days of your flight. Do you have any idea how poorly China has conducted this shit? At the beginning of it, they had faulty tests, didn't they? Like, everybody had faulty tests. But did they ever get any, like, real tests? Alright. That's it for me, y'all. Bye.